Hello, everybody. I'm David Dunning, and I've been working together with David Booth for some time now to explore the issues that many organisations experience in trying to implement their strategy. And we've had some fascinating and revealing discussions at the various workshops and webinars that we've run or presented at. It's clear that this is a very concerning problem for many. There were lots of strategy pains that were raised. Everybody seemed to have examples they can recount of where strategies hadn't been delivered successfully in their organisations. We analysed these after events and included a high-level summary in the article we published last week, Strategy Pains, Where Are We Failing? It's on the Deep Team website in the blogs area for those interested. But we were also able to pick out some very clear messages about how organisations should approach strategy and strategy implementation. These have come out of our work over the past few months and have resonated with those who participated in our discussions. Firstly, there are some important points about how organisations approach strategy. What do you think, David?
Thanks, David. There were some really powerful points that came through. First of all, it's very clear that thinking of strategy as a one-off exercise rather than an ongoing task for the organisation, it's not conducive to keeping strategic planning current, particularly in volatile times. Nor is it conducive to building the core capability to deliver it. And also, organizations need a strategy destination, but they also need to have the flexibility and the adaptability to be able to change it and to adjust to changing circumstances. And if anything, the past 2.5 years have shown is just how important it is for organizations to be able to consider somewhat uncertain futures and unpredictable futures, and to build the capability to deal with this, whatever might happen. Having a dynamic approach to strategy is essential. Also, strategy and the process of strategizing is a learning journey for the organization. People in the organization can grow and strengthen from this. At its heart, strategy is about people making sense of where their organization is going and how they can help it to get there. It's as much about conversations and engagement and questions as it is about sophisticated analysis and strategy tools. But in addition to the formulation of strategy, how an organization approaches implementing its strategic plan is absolutely critical too. And I know, David, you've been focusing some work on this as well.
Yes, indeed. It's about the strategy itself and the ecosystem to make it happen. And for both of those things, it needs an organization-wide approach. Strategy implementation, most of it, is cross-functional. It's also clearly a collective endeavour across the organization. It's not strategy versus delivery or projects versus business as usual. It's an integrated journey for all of us, for the organisation as a whole, balancing priorities and resources to ensure the business achieves its day-to-day operational objectives, its targets for today, as well as working towards its intended future success, its targets for tomorrow. Understanding the organisation's context and having a clear picture of this is important. And having an operational model to hold this together, understanding how this fits all parts of the organisation and work together, the integrated approach, it's so crucial. It's the thinking behind the business integrated governance work that myself and others have been developing for the last 2 to 3 years. We need also to be really clear on the business benefits before starting the delivery of the strategy or creating the strategy ecosystem, and to maintain a focus on these rather than the detailed aspects of the various constituent delivery projects and programs. Boards need to focus on the value and the outcomes, not just on the percentage complete of the tasks within delivery. They need to be prepared and willing to change the roadmap when necessary. For example, when maybe a pandemic or a war happens, heavens forbid, and of course understand the implications of making that change. Back to you, David.
There are also some valuable points too about how organizations need to work to develop and establish such approaches to strategy and strategy delivery. How an organization views and treats its people is key. People and their skills need to be viewed as an investment rather than just a cost. And developing the values and culture that motivates people to contribute will deliver long-term returns on that investment. The importance of culture came up time and time again in our discussions. And it's clear from all of the points we mentioned that establishing the right strategic management capabilities and strategy delivery ecosystem within the organization is absolutely fundamental. Commitment of the CEO, the board, the senior management team to embark on this journey is vital, and to show this by their actions and their behaviors. It takes time, sustained effort, and support.
Indeed. We'll be focusing on how to go about this in our articles, videos and blogs over the next few weeks. And of course, in a half-day workshop on Tuesday, the 20th of September, where there's an opportunity to explore all of these points in detail and to provide the opportunity for participants to discuss how their organisations could strengthen their strategy implementation and strategy ecosystem in the process. There's more information about this event and all the posts in the comments on this video and the future articles to come in the comments on this video, however you have access to it. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you.